Hello everybody, it's Oracle and welcome your beautiful faces back to episode 2. If you guys can tell, this isn't parts, this is episodes because it's longer form content. Of course, thank you guys so much for 70 views on episode 1. I didn't imagine it would get that many views. That's pretty cool. And thank you guys so much for the shorts. We're almost at 100 subscribers. So if you guys have not yet, make sure you guys subscribe. And if you guys want to give me tips and tricks in live person and stuff like that, like as in like talking to me over person, be sure to join up the Discord server. It's in the description down below. We have a brand new Discord server. There's leveling, there's bots, there's commands, all sorts of stuff. But let's of course go into our YouTube world, which of course we're on day 1. We left off on top of the tower freezing to death, so let's get into that. Also, let me in the comments know if you guys enjoy the galaxy. I have these little green dots and this little space astronaut that I got from Walmart that does these little galaxy things. It's pretty cool. The only thing is I gotta get rid of the green dots sometimes because they like to shine onto my monitors, and I don't think it's gonna do anything in the monitors, but at the same time it kind of worries me a little bit. But yeah, all right, I was about to jump down because I forgot I don't have a glider. But okay, so the plan is, and this is what we're gonna do for the start of the game, so we need to start getting ASAP on building a home, having somewhere we can go back and forth with, getting a workbench done, and continuing our tutorial that's up here on the top right so that we could survive and have fun and do actual things. But here, this is the thing though. I think we're gonna build over here on the beach, and the reason being is because I built here once before. I want to be close to the little Pink King guy because he's a good starter guy that we can get to, and then we're very close to the Chillet, which I believe is like somewhere around here or right here, somewhere around here. And then when we get higher leveled, we could take on the Rain Syndicate. But if we come across something later on we want to move, we might move everything to a different location. Who knows? But let's go ahead and teleport over towards this little tower. I think I'm trying to figure out the best route of which we should go here. All right, so over here is a small settlement somewhere, I think. All right, it's maybe not there. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. Okay, I'm thinking of the thing. Kind of weird. Yeah, we're just gonna teleport over here and go towards that right location and then make our way over towards a different area. And of course, we're freezing to death, so that's always gonna be fun. But we're gonna try to get there as fast as we can. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, we can go ahead and let's see if we can go ahead and make a torch real quick. So oh wait, hang on. No, we're still freezing. Okay, it's just a little icon there. But let's get a torch made so that we can actually go ahead and stop freezing to death while we make our way over to our new living base location. All right, here we go. Handheld torch. Let's get that crafted. I think my Wooloo can help me here. Go ahead and help me with making this buddy so we could do this pretty fast. And we leveled up from that, so we can go ahead and put a stat in as well, so that works for us. All right, there we go. We should no longer be freezing to death. As always, I got to move my webcam so that we can enhance our stats. Of course, we're going to go straight into carry weight because I want to be able to carry more things so that we can have more things later on. And we have some technology points. So of course, I don't think I really need anything in here besides the mounted torch and the POW gear workbench. I might say the rest. I'm not very keen on aesthetics on the inside right now, so I'm not really worried about that. I'm more worried about getting our priority things that we need. All right, let's make our way over there. I think if we go straight across from here and we jump in this water down here or climb up over towards that little ledge right there, I think it'll lead us. Yeah, it'll lead us to the direction. So let's just hope we have enough stamina here because I'm a little worried about stamina. There is an updraft over there, but we're just gonna kind of yellow it and hope for the best with stamina wise. I think I did level into stamina one time, so we should be okay here. And there's a little ledge right here, but it is draining pretty quickly, so we'll just go ahead and sit on this ledge and then continue up. Okay, I wasn't paying attention there. Stop it. Cool. All right, we are going to go ahead and mine these PAL spheres just because it'll be handy for later. So PAL fragments, whatever you want to call them, PAL fragments, so we can have more PAL spheres so that we can get more crafting on that because that'll come in handy for later. All right, it's luckily becoming daytime. I think I'm eyeing where the Pink King is. So we have to go towards this way. We'll run towards this way. I think to our left is a woman that we could talk to that we could give her like 5,000 coin or something like that to help her PAL or something like that. I actually think it's up here on the corner. But I don't even know what she gives. I think she gives like a little fruit that could change the ability. There's also a green thing over there. We're gonna go get that real quick so we can level ourselves. We need faster running speed and catching. Here's the thing I don't understand as well when I'm looking through this and stuff. So when I'm going through these things, not looking through them, but I'm just getting rid of the exclamation points because those bother me when I see them. So we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of all that. It says there's one there. I don't know why. But here's the thing I don't understand. So when you use these little green things up here to level yourself on catching speed and movement speed and everything like that, I swear, does it only work inside the circle in the base, or is it out in the world altogether? That's like what I'm trying to figure out. Like these little green things, like when you use them, is it everywhere that it works, like it scales, or is it just in like within that base? If you catch within that base, it's faster, but if you're not within the base, not faster. I don't know. You guys can answer that for me. Also, I don't know why you're out of the pile ball. I don't want you running around because now you're probably gonna take up my food. Annoying. There's a little drop right there. I was not paying attention, but we got an updraft up here. We'll hit this, slide down, hit that little waypoint thing, and then we'll continue on. All right, we're going up. Here we go. And we could take this guy on. I believe I don't think we're gonna take him on this episode episode because I believe he's like level 12 or something, like level 15. So we're not even gonna worry about him. We need to get a decent pals going, a base going, some watering going, everything like that, so we can stay within our area and get everything going. The only thing I like about building in this area is it's really flat and the trees are nearby. The trees nearby and the flatness, and then when you don't have a bench early on, or like a woodcutter later on, early on, or like the little sites you can cut wood cut and stone cut, it comes handy because you could just straight up, you know, they could go around and mine the trees. But we want to make sure it's a little bit in the circle. We want to come around. I don't want them really touching that metal node. I'll be the one touching it, so about right there is where we're good. And then yeah, we'll place that right here, and there we go. We have our first little, I think this, I don't remember what it's called, palbox or something. Yeah, palbox. So we have our first palbox that's being made. We're within some trees too, so we can go ahead and they could go around and mine those. Open palbox and deploy a pal at the base. We need somebody who would be good for going around and doing everything and being handiwork, which I believe is going to be one of the lamb balls right off the rip. All right, there we go. It is completed. Putting pals to work is completed. Build a wooden chest and build a primitive workbench. That is easy enough. We could do that. We need to get some wood though, so we're going to go around, collect some wood, pick up the stone, everything like that. And we need to get a campfire going, and we need to get a bench down so we can get some outfits going, because we really need an outfit for nighttime when we're out exploring and adventuring. We need to build him a bed too, so he's not whining and complaining saying, oh, I'm gonna get stressed because I don't have a bed. Like, come on, man, just sleep on the ground. It's not that hard. I would hope they would be a little bit more helpful than just, you know, walking around. But I mean, I guess I don't have a chest right now, so I guess I can give him the slack of not having a chest. But he should, when I get a chest down, go around, collect all these stone on the ground, the egg, everything like that, and start putting stuff. So we'll go ahead and put a little chest right here. Put it, I guess, facing towards that way. He'll give me a hand on building this guy. We'll make this chest. He should go around collecting the stone and everything within this area that's on the ground, so that we can get that going. And then, yeah, okay, so he's going for it. Cool. I'm gonna go pick up this little pal sphere over here, and we need to make a bow. And the thing is, these guys are level 10, so I don't know how much damage we're gonna be doing to them early on with a bow, but we might try, just so we can get a water, so we can get the berry plant going and stuff. The good thing about this too is getting all the fiber, because we're gonna be needing that fiber later on. So I think at 2 we're gonna be needing to KO some more lamb balls, because I think they need to drop us some cloth. I don't think, well, we have 4, but I don't remember how much it is to build it off the top of the head. Our axe should be coming soon up as well. Look at him. Look how adorable he is, just going around picking everything up with his little hands and putting them in the chest over here. Oh no, there's a rush boar coming over here. Oh no, is he aggroed on something? Okay, he's not aggroed on me, at least. He's not mad at me. That's the only good news. So let's go ahead and make a campfire. I don't know what okay, I thought the lamb ball was about to start fighting. Let's go ahead and make a campfire. We'll build this. I don't know why you're dropping that. You shouldn't prioritize this. It's fine. It's just a thing, but okay. Go ahead and build this, and then we need to build a location, like an outline of our base. So we'll get this campfire going. There's some food that we can start cooking, which of course we have some lamb mutton. Don't look, Mr. Lamball. I'd be cooking your brother in over here. All right, here's the plan. I think we're gonna build over here on this side, towards a little bit to the left, and then we're gonna have a weird outline here a little bit. So it should be, let's say, I want to kind of make it even. So what are you doing? Okay. All right, we're gonna make it a little even and a little, like, give it a little bit of an edge. I'll make it like an edge lord or something, you know. All right, so 1, 2, we want to make sure that there is a middle door like this, and then we want to make sure it's evened out. So 1, 1. All right, we need to build one more to the left so it's even. So we need to go like this over here, like that, and then we need to go like this, and there we go. Now we have an even doorway. Now we have a little door we could throw here, and then I want to have like a little back corner over here to build on. So let's say like this maybe is a good. Oh no, the way that hill goes up a little bit, so there's a problem there. I'm also gonna take this egg because it's just in there, not gonna make. So we're gonna maybe other side. Maybe the other side's the move. There's something flying. Oh, it's a what are they called? Can't get too far out. That's the only downside. So we'll go like right about here. All right, that should be good. So it shouldn't be complaining saying, hey, you're with the outside of your building. So there we go. Okay, cool. So now we got like a little garage thing going on right here, so we can like come over here, put our Palo workbench, maybe have a little staircase going up. We'll see. We're gonna expand this later on too. This is just a temporary thing right now, so we can have a base of location for storing items. We're gonna put a thing on the back door here too, so I can have a back door to run back and forth between. I gotta remember which way this lined up, so it's like and then and then you're not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be, and then, okay. So we got 2 doors here, little primitive little house. I don't know if it looks nice. It might look a little stupid, but we'll add corners and stuff to it to make it look a little aesthetically pleasing. What is he yelling about? What are you yelling about? Okay. All right, we're gonna put this egg in there. This is a quest item, I believe. We don't need this in our inventory. It's kind of bringing us down. Berry seeds. We need to hang on to those. Souls, I don't think so. We need to free up some weight, so we're gonna put those in there to free up some weight. He's been putting that in there. So there we go. We got a little bit of the chest going right here, and this is auto cooking itself, though. There we go. I don't think we have anything. Well, maybe the eggs. We can make the eggs. Well, luckily we don't have a little duck watching us. All right, let's go ahead and make our little camp. But let's go ahead and make our little farming plantations right here, so they can get busy on mixing up their food so that they don't starve to death, you know? All right, 2 plantations sounds good enough. We'll go ahead and pull out a lamb ball real quick so he can get to work on that as well. And we need a food guy. We're low on wood. That's the problem. All right, well, the quest is done for doing that. We just need to build a bed, and I guess we might build like over there on the right side over there towards the staircase, a little hut for them to like live in. I don't know. I probably just might put them on the ground. We'll see. I'm still deciding on what we're going to do for them. But yeah, now we got to capture 2 out of 3 lamb balls for the top right quest. And we need to collect some more wood because we are low on wood. So we're going to go over here. There's some trees that are bundled together. So the bundled together trees help out. So we can actually just sit there and hit 2 at once. So saves us some time. So we could just sit here and go, and it'll hit both trees at the same time. So there we go. Perfect. Perfectamongo. I don't know how to pronounce it. All right, there we go. And our weapon is damaged, so we can't fully fix that. So yeah, these guys are locking in over here, luckily though. So we're going to give them a hand to finish this up. And then he should start building this guy too. But we need to build a little place for them to store their food, which I'll go ahead and just place it here. Well, I don't really care if it's even or not. We'll just do that. And I'll go ahead and work on these. Hello, Mr. Helpsies. You guys passing through? Nice to meet you. Hopefully you guys don't aggro anything in here or you'll die because my lamb ball is, I don't know. Are y'all eating something? What are y'all eating? I'm going to throw this in there so they can sit there and eat. And we need a planter now. So we need to build some beds for them. So we're going to go ahead and we need to fix this axe first. Let's go make a bench so we could fix the axe. We're going to put the bench over here in the corner, or both benches. We're going to put both benches over here in the corner. So we got a primitive workbench. We're going to put this guy right here against this wall. That should be, yeah, okay. It's flush against the wall. Perfect it. All right, now we need to build a repair bench, which we need stone as well. So we're going to have to go out and get some stone. So that's lovely. But after we get the stone, we can pretty much repair our tools and everything. So go ahead and finish up these eggs real quick as well. Like I said, luckily there's no chickadees around here watching me eat their kin. But we need to make a bed, honestly. Let's see if we can make a bed for them so that we don't have them stressing out. I'm just going to have them on the floor for now. They'll be okay just sleeping on the floor for now. So, no, not the best locations of sleeping, but at least they have something, though. But our next pile we need to put in here, I believe, is going to be a one that plants, so we can get some berry plantation. And then the third one will probably be a water, so we're going to have to go back to the area, catch one of these little penguins or these kelpsies, one of those two. Also, I apologize if I'm butchering the names. Not the best at all at pronouncing names, especially for Pokemon. I suck at pronunciations for Pokemon. Don't even try half the time. All right, there we go. They have beds. They should not be stressed whatsoever. I think our next move is to actually get, we need to get to the logging site as fast as we can in the stone pit. And then we need to try to get the hot spring as fast as we can so that they don't get stressed out and, you know, rebel and be like, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. Go ahead and put the Jolt Hog in our little party as well. All right, do I have any wood on me? Wood that can go in this chest so I'm not encumbered? A little bit, not much, but a little bit. Also, we need to build a chest over there, which we don't have enough wood. So yeah, that sucks. We need to build a chest over there so they can have seeds over there so that they only put their seeds and stuff in that chest over there and then doesn't bother us about trying to, you know, fill our chest in the base being like, hey, and yes, I know I can technically go, oh, you know, uncheck this, make sure y'all don't put this in there, but it's a lot of work. If they have a place they can put stuff, it's a lot easier. So yeah, there's the outline of the base. I want to get a little bit high up so we can get a better look at this. We're going to go ahead and end episode 2 here. In episode 3, we'll continue on. We need to go get some stone. We need to go get some more pals. We need to capture some lamb balls to do our quest and pretty much everything like that. We just need to pretty much adventure on, do a little bit more stuff. Also, I'm out of stamina. I didn't realize that. That sucks. But this is a high enough spot. We could take a look right here. I'm out of stamina. So, you know, we got a little bit of a crappy outline. It looks like an old school, like 2008 house layout. But, you know, they didn't make it very wide. They just kind of made them long. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed that, be sure to make sure to subscribe, drop a like and a comment. Liking and commenting helps out the video, puts it on YouTube's algorithm, tells people saying, hey, this video is interesting and people are interacting with it. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you guys in episode 3. Have a good one. And if you guys enjoyed the Palworld Prison Tower, there is parts 7 and 8 coming out, I think tomorrow. So I'll see you guys. Have a good one.